What would you say is your biggest limitation after 30 years in this business? Do you have any limitations?
For the most part, this industry is one that, you have to be in the deal flow in a lot of ways. So,
What does that mean?
that means like, when movies are happening, TV shows are happening, people have to kind of know who you are, right? And if you're hot, that's one thing. If you've cooled off, then you have to prove that you're worthy. That's a different thing. Like as you get older, so because you kind of see that in this business. Always hot is always considered next, right? The next dude is the it thing, and then you hit your apex of that, right?
It
And
doesn't,
now
you can't ride that forever.
right now you have to make sure that people understand that you are something that's consistent and is still worth value. It's a very interesting space in this town, so you have to kind of, that's why, like for me, like doing the neighborhood, doing a television show end up being a smart move as opposed to struggling to continue to try to be a movie star.
Really?
Right, because I had a bunch of movies and the movies did okay. Some of them did great, and then some of them were hits. But if you do like just all right, then it's hard to kind of
They start to say, well,
yeah.
a couple
Let's go
movies.
to the new dude, right? Because movies is a kind of a hit thing. Television is consistent, your own,
Wow.
and so that's a strategy for me. It's like I did that wisely, and I did it for my kids. It was a couple because movies took you everywhere. We would
You're
shoot
gone for 3 months at a
yeah,
time. Yeah.
in Prague, you in Australia, you everywhere. You like, and it was fun when you're young, but and then when my kids were young, because they were young enough to, but when they started getting school age and got schedules, then now you go 3 months, 4 months, and you're missing out on a lot of life. You're missing out on a lot of the world. You come home, and they're like, I'm sorry, sir, can I help you?
They don't recognize you
Yeah,
anymore. Yeah.
I'm your dad.
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
Right.
Please go to your room.
Right.
Yeah, they blocked my son, blocking me now. It's like,
Sure. So the goal was what I think I'm hearing you say is the goal was, okay, let me transition from one thing to the next. And movies was kind of the apex opportunity for a comedian, I
Sure,
guess, right?
yeah.
Movies and TV.
Yeah,
But
sitcoms
movies
were
was
big, yeah.
movies was kind of like, all right, if you're in the movies, that's the biggest thing. And what I'm hearing you say is if you're not riding it high consistently or the next hottest thing constantly growing up, then for you is like, well, let's try to make sure that TV, I can get the consistent gig for my lifestyle, my family, but
Yeah.
also to really stay, I don't want to use the term relevant, but worthy of being in the industry at this high level consistently.
Yeah.
Right? Is that accurate?
Yeah. It became a smarter strategy because becoming a TV star, you're in homes every week, and you're in the home. People go to the theater, which is kind of Denzel kind of explained that really great, and I thought it was really wise. When somebody sees you on a 100-foot screen, you're a big deal. When I come into your home, I'm a family member. So it's the thing of like, people seeing you and actually feeling like they know you already. And I get that reaction a lot. Somebody can just be doing their thing and they look over and they be like, say it.
Yeah.
And they'll say it like I'm their man. Like, and I'll be like, what's up? He'd be like, no, I don't know you. I just know you. But the way they said it, you're
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, okay. But it's that real familiar nature of like you're sitting in your own living room and this person is a part of it, right?
Is there a different energy to when someone sees you as a movie star versus when someone sees you as a TV star?
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Where it's more of like they feel like they know you, you're part of the family when you're on TV
Yeah.
versus movie. It's more of like shock and awe when you see
Yeah,
them. Or
yeah. The movie energy is way bigger for some reason. It's more of the kind of screams and pandemonium energy,
gasps.
Yeah, like it's a little more shocking. I feel like and you react that way a lot. Even as a human being, you can react that way to people that you see in a movie. Like they just kind of like. I saw Ewan McGregor one time, and like and I was like,
Really?
hey man, what's up, dog?
Really?
You had to play it off though, but it was
Oh,
like
wow.
because you're watching the film and the film just seems like they're really far away. And I mean, I'm in the industry, but it's one of these things like when that person like right up on you, it just caught me like totally different. Like I was like, yo, and then, you know, but you see a TV star and you know them, they feel familiar, and you kind of talk to them in a more familiar way. It's just a different experience you're having with them because you're at home, you're watching them in the bed, you're watching them on the TV, you know,
toilet.
Yeah,
you're watching on your phone in the toilet. You know, you're just like going to the bathroom. You're just, I mean,
hey, Paul Giamatti, what's up, man? I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of Billions, bro. What's up?
Billions is great. I love that show.
Yeah,
he does amazing in that show.
Yeah, well, he's one of those great dudes that, you know, again, you saw him in movies early on, but again, made some really cool transitional, you know, moves to see his actor. And that's what I love about, you know, the space nowadays with both streaming and the way it's done. You don't have to be locked into either. It used to be a time, if you're going to be a movie star, you can't be a TV star.
Really?
Yeah, you can't be both. Like, you got to, you know, movie stars needed to stay movie stars, but now, you know, great actors can find a really good movie they love, and then they can also find a really great character on television, you know, such as like what we're talking about, and run that and be like, yo, and be just as beloved and just a big deal. And so, you know, I think I can't even think of the what's his name, Brian. I love the character on Succession, the dad.
It's incredible.
But you know, like I mean, he was a big movie dude, and he had that brand. But on Succession is where you see him go like, now that man
deeper. I mean,
that dude can get down. That's acting right there, baby.
Incredible.
But be yourself is gonna be your best way, and that's been one of those like flagpole things that I live off of. Like, forget about it. Like, just don't worry about it. Just go up there and be yourself. If that don't work, then that's different.
Right.
But you trying to change, thinking you're gonna fit it